is icy as all get out there. Brandon, Nick, and I have been out. Right now, Nick is spreading kitty litter across our drive going up to the main road. The ice is melting on the main roads. That's just from the sun's rays hitting the ice and going down to the pavement underneath it and coming back. It's called a refractive or reflective. Well, that's what it does. That's what it was explained to me. I'm not a scientist. They called Bo and Nick in to work this morning, and they were going to come pick them up here at the farm, and they gave them the choice of staying home with no pay or staying home and using a vacation day or coming to work, and they chose vacation day. I've got a feeling in Turner Falls there's very little level ground in there. Even the parking lots are at a slant. So I imagine their bosses over there tried getting around in this crap. There's 2 vehicles here on the farm that can drive in this stuff, and that's my wife's Navigator and Benjamin's Expedition that we sold him because of the rubber on them and the type rear end. But we like to never got out of the driveway. We had to go to the bank and take care of some business. Did I know I left the checkbook in the van? Or in the car. Yep. Doesn't matter. All the plans I had to do other stuff today kind of got shot down the tubes, except for I got out of the driveway once, and with the kitty litter on the driveway, should be able to get out. I've got to take Linda to Walmart to get a prescription filled, one of her prescriptions. And other than that, I'm pretty much going to be here in the office most of the day. It's last night my left ear popped and I could hear pretty good. Tried popping it, isn't working. But that's what's going on here. I have some things I need to do out here, really do. I texted my tech guy to see any news on my computer, and he texted back, my brother's funeral is today. I didn't know he had a brother that died. I gave him my condolences and told him no rush. I've got another computer down there that if I have to, it will go up on the table and I'll just use it. But I prefer that one that's with the tech guy right now. But if you're the praying kind, pray for Neil Mayo. That's his name. His family's got some grief going on. I acquiesced late last night and accepted the friend request from the gal that lit me up. We're friends again. She apologized profusely over stupidity, you know. See, that's the thing I'm seeing right now. Everybody's so stressed out, worried about this, worried about that, and then you've got the cost of living just going out through the roof. Fortunately for our family and Linda and I, we're not really on a fixed income. We have a fixed base income, but the boys and I always have side hustles. We do extra things for money, and I'm going to be doing some of that today in here. I've got to clean this office up. and I've got to do some equipment run-throughs, and I've got to take Linda to Sulphur. I'm probably going to wait until about 3:30, 4 o'clock to do that. By that time, hopefully, the main roads will mostly be melted off and cleared. I don't know if they will be or not. The mail, you know, that old credo, the mail must go on, you know, the show must go on. Doesn't matter what conditions, they'll get the mail delivered. They still live by that. I had 3 bags of medication from the Indian hospital show up yesterday. Sorry about this. Oh. And they did get here, and I did put them in my medication drawer. It's just too slick for me walking around, even with 4 legs, 2 canes and 2 legs. I have to be careful, and I'm an at risk for falling type of guy. I fall a lot, actually. But we'll get through it, and y'all will get through it. You know, that's what we do. People in my circle, anyway. All of you folks watching this, you're tough. Don't let anybody tell you you're not. You are tough. And part of toughness doesn't mean thumping your chest and going out and seeing who you can beat up. No. Toughness is doing the things you have to do because you have no choice, and then you use your wonderful mind and figure out how to get around some things. We're all in that boat, folks. All of us. For 2 nights now, I have slept well. That is something I'm not used to. I just don't do that. I did have to take 2 pain reliever, 2 muscle relaxers, plus my normal medication to sleep last night. And my wife, bless her heart, I don't know how she puts up with me. I really don't. She's in the house. I don't know if she's still in bed or not. Probably not. With all this ice and snow on the ground, her dog Oliver found something dead to roll in. That just amazes me. You know, I mean, it is nasty out there. But he found something dead to roll in. Bo, Brandon, Nicholas, and myself went to breakfast, and then went and took care of stuff. Went to Dollar General and bought a Young Fortune's worth of these plastic jugs with kitty litter. Makes it easier to spread that way. We've got cats all over the place here, but, you know, that's not why we bought the kitty litter. We bought it to help melt the ice and to give us some traction on this stuff. Going to bring up that dreaded Drudge report, you know, liberal rag that it is. Volodymyr Zelensky, Volodymyr is the Ukrainian pronunciation of Vladimir. So basically you got 2 Vladimirs butting heads right here. But he's staying in the capital city. He's the #1 target, and he said on an interview, this might be the last time you see me alive. In Chernobyl, Russia invaded Chernobyl, and the radiation levels are rising there. I don't know. Those of Jewish heritage are seeking asylum in the different synagogues in Ukraine. and more than 50,000 people have fled the country in the last 48 hours. Zelensky told them, if you're male and you're not old, you're staying here and you're fighting, and they conscripted all adult males and handed out weapons. The one thing that I didn't I did not like, and this shows the kind of brutality that Putin is capable of. There was a car of civilians and a Russian tank just rolled right over it, killing everybody inside. You know. And the Ukrainians are fighting back. They really are. They're not lightweights. But I posted a video on Facebook on my personal page of Gravitas, and the little Indian from the country of India, the beauty mark between the eyes on the forehead, gorgeous woman, speaks English really well. But that is the one newscast that I found that accurately spoke about what is taking place in Ukraine. I've got friends trying to tell me, I'm not going to name the friends, I'm just going to say this much. Vladimir Putin is not a good man. He's not doing the will of God. He's not stamping out satanic cabals in Ukraine. I've got numerous friends that I guess they watch the wrong stuff on the internet, trying to say that that is what he's doing, that it's a cleanup. No, it's not. Yes, while Obama was president back in 2015 or 2016, somewhere in there, a puppet was put into place for Russia and Ukraine. The thing is, Zelensky was elected in a landslide in 2019. The man's honest, and he puts his body where his mouth is. He's willing to die for his country. We don't have any politicians here in the United States. Well, that's not true. There's several Navy SEALs that are now in Congress, and there's a lot of veterans that are in Congress, war veterans, and I'm not talking about guys like McCain. No, I'm talking about real heroes that are in there. So I can't say that there's no veterans, no one in Congress willing to give their life for this nation. But I'm going to tell you right now, the guy in the White House right now and his crew, none of them are willing to do that. They're career politicians. But you got a guy in Ukraine that's their president that's willing to lay down his life for his nation. Now, I do need to say one thing. Vladimir Putin is no coward. I've had other friends tell me, well, he's just a phony. No, the man was an assassin. The man was a soldier. The man is former KGB. He is a tough guy, but he's also brutal. And that is the problem. And it's about expansion. I don't believe this is going to roll into World War III. I hope not, but it could. So the best thing that you and yours watching this can do is cling to God. Cling to your friends and your relatives, especially your family. Have a bug out plan. Think what you're going to do to get to safety if things do get really bad. I don't think it's going to in the near future here in the United States. I could be wrong. I just don't think it's going to. I think what you need to do is just make some plans. I'm going to give you a prime example. Yes, we've got ice all over the place out there. There's ice on the power lines, yet the electricity didn't go out. Now, it could have, and I'm not saying that our buying a generator and extra propane heat and all that had anything to do with it not going out. I'm just saying it would have made a little bit of difference if it had, but we were prepared. That is the key deal. Like the Boy Scout motto, always be prepared. Be prepared for eventualities like that. And we were. Hang on. Wouldn't be a vlog if I didn't sound the elephant at least once during it. No, there's nothing in the water but water. I had some sitting in here. What I'd do, if I got water left over, I put the magic 8-ball in it to keep stuff from settling into it and keep buffalo gnats out of it. But I've not seen any buffalo gnats out here in a while. But I guess I'm rambling. I apologize for that. I really do apologize for that. This is for family and friends. I'm planning on doing the other channel real soon. I'll probably have to hook the laptop up. I don't really want to load software into it to do any film editing. But I do plan on now who? Hang on. See, is Brandon let me know his falling was not the ice, his legs gave out. This Omicron has knocked several friends and family for a loop. I'm still recovering from it. So's Nick, so's Brandon, so's my wife, so's my youngest son Chris, so's my second youngest son Benjamin. But anyway, let me get off of that and get into some positive things here. Life can be good for anybody. I have a lot of friends that are constantly depressed. I've dealt with depression my entire adult life. One of the things I do is try to look forward to something the next day. And I used to do that when I was younger because, like I said, I've dealt with depression most of my adult life. You cannot let it overwhelm you and overcome you. One thing that gives me real comfort is scripture study. It really does. Another is finding something to fixate my mind on, to take my mind off of pain. Like at night, I play games on Linda's computer while she's in bed. And she said, you don't have to. Well, it takes my mind off of things that are happening in my old fat crippled body. Nighttime is the worst. A lot of that is due to having been up all day doing stuff, and then suddenly I'm dressed for the evening and I'm relaxing, and when I relax and I'm not tense from being on the go, all the pain just settles in. So I get my mind away from it. There's all different kinds of methods, but the main thing that helps with depression is being honest with yourself and saying you're depressed, number one, and number two, finding someone to confide in, to talk to about it. For me, that's my wife. Folks, I'm going to get off of here now. Mom and John in Noble, Oklahoma, I hope you're doing well. I really do. I hope you're staying warm. My brother Michael in Oklahoma City, I hope you're warm and safe. Be careful with those icy roads up there. To my friend Chris Kimball, Kimball in Florida, I envy you having 70-degree weather there. It'll get there here one of these days. To my buddy Monty Jones, Monty Jones, I hope you're staying safe and warm. My friend Shelley Dion in Illinois, yes, I'm still praying for your mother. Praying for you and yours, and I hope y'all are staying safe and warm. My buddy David Talaga, praying for you. Hope you're staying safe and warm. My friend Jackie Brill Sands, S-A-N-D-S, in Tennessee, I'm praying for you and yours. Folks, I love you. God bless you. And like that sign there says, be kind. Being kind can actually be kind of fun. Bye.